Previously on Hush Point.
So, what's this about you getting a job?
How'd you find out?
Michelle mentioned it when we got up the day before.
Well, I was gonna surprise you, but yeah, they called me today.
Why were you looking for a job?
Because I know we've been having some money issues lately.
How'd you find out?
I overheard you on the phone talking to Liddy a few weeks ago.
Wow. How about that? Your first job. You know you really have something special there, kiddo. You're turning into a man right before my eyes.
Thanks, Mom.
So who hired you?
Carbone Enterprises.
What? No son of mine will ever work for Jake Carbone.
Mom, calm down. Why not? Mom.
Out of all of the businesses in this town, why in the hell would you pick Carbone Enterprises?
No one else was hiring.
Gee, I wonder why.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that monster of a man has this whole town on a leash. He benefits from manipulating the market.
How do you know that?
Because I am a business owner. Ever since he came back last year, I have been killing myself to make ends meet. I even had to put out an ad in Hush Point Times because business has been so slow.
It's not Mr. Carbone's fault that no one's coming to your classes.
It is when he is the one who is turning this town's economy upside down. People can barely afford to live here anymore, let alone take dance classes.
But none of the other stores are closing.
They're trying to hold on as long as possible, but he just seems to slither his way into everything. Why do you think no one else would hire you? No one could afford to.
Isn't business all about making money? He's just doing his job.
There's a right way to make money and a wrong way. You can be successful without stepping on people. He just has a twisted way of handling things.
He didn't seem so twisted when I met him.
You met him?
Yeah, he hired me personally. Maybe if you met him too, you'd feel differently.
Don't hold your breath.
Why are you acting like this?
Because I care about you, okay? I do not want you to work for that man, and I'm not going to change my mind.
Look, I need this job. We need this job. I'm sorry, but I'm taking it.
Where are you going?
Codes.
Text me when you get there, so I know that you're safe. Oh, that's really embarrassing.
Yeah,
Sorry, sorry.
It's okay.
Hey,
What you doing?
psychoma.
Oh, looks like you're working real hard.
Can't concentrate.
That makes sense.
Why does that make sense?
Because you're thinking about Chloe.
I knew this was an ambush.
It's not. We're just trying to help you out. We came up with an idea.
What is it?
Well, we thought that you should ask Chloe, there it is, to the junior dance.
Boom.
Why?
Because you like her.
Hey,
No, it's the perfect opportunity. And Hunter and I will be there, so it won't even be awkward.
It's like a double date.
Yeah, and I already talked to
you talked to Chloe?
Can I finish? No, I talked to her, and she said that she would say yes if you ask her.
There is literally no chance of failure.
I don't even know how I'd ask her.
Well, when Hunter asked me, he took me to the beach. It was a super windy day, but it was still really cute.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Why can't I just walk up to her and ask her if she'll go with me?
Because that's not cute.
Why is that so cute?
Because, okay? Because. Hey, guys. Hey, you almost didn't make it here on time.
Missed the bus again?
I wouldn't have if someone had woken me up.
Sister of the Year award right there.
Hey, I am a good sister.
Sure you are.
Brooke, I need to run to her locker before the bell.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll catch you guys later.
I'm gonna stay with Chloe and help with his homework.
Great.
Look, man, stop being too shy. Just do it.
I don't know.
When you're slowing into a Chloe side, now you'll be happy you listened to me.
Good point. Maybe I'll take her for a walk on the beach, since it's actually warm now.
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
What a putz.
I thought you were a girlfriend.
Nah, you're just a putz.
Good morning, Penny.
Good morning, Mr. Carboni. How's your golf game this morning?
We're pretty well, thank you.
Listen, I picked up your clothes at the cleaners on my way in this morning. They're hanging in the office. And your coffee and muffin are on your desk. Oh, and Blaine is in there as well. He said you want to see him.
I forgot, I do. By the way, did you happen to set up that meeting with the owners of Double M Theater?
They're scheduled after lunch.
The legal team will be there, correct?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Next on the list, Little Z Supermarket. See if you can set up a meeting with them tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I'll get on the phone right now.
Beautiful.
Boss?
Blaine? Update.
We had a minor hiccup at the boat factory last night. The site manager found one of the guys on the night shift smoking weed behind the building during break.
Did you take care of him?
Immediately.
Good. We can't afford to draw any attention to this project.
I agree. Won't be too hard to replace them. People in this town need work.
Yes, they do. Speaking of which, I need you to have a word with a certain freelance computer programmer. I believe you know the one I'm talking about.
I do.
Have him hack the Hush Point PD. We need that police report from Larson House Fire.
What if they say no?
They either do what I say, or I expose them. It's as simple as that.
Sounds pretty persuasive to me. I'll get right on it.
Good. Oh, and Blaine, keep it discreet.
Of course, boss.
What took you so long? I thought you could use some coffee. You sounded upset in your message. Are you okay?
I'm definitely not okay.
What's going on?
Last night, Hunter told me that he got a job.
That's great. Good for him. Where?
Carboni Enterprises.
No.
Yes.
He must have known no one in town likes Jake. Why would he think it was a good idea to go work for him?
He said he couldn't get hired anywhere else. I tried to tell him that was because of Jake, but he just kept defending him.
I can tell that didn't go so well. Why would he defend him?
I'll tell you why. Get this. He met him.
What?
Yeah, that was my reaction too. He said Jake hired him personally. But here's what I don't understand. Why would the CEO of an enterprise take the time to interview prospective employees?
Maybe he's looking for someone who matches his personality.
Yeah, personality of a snake.
How did the conversation end?
He said we needed the money and then he walked out the door. He didn't even say goodbye.
I mean, he is right. You definitely could use the money.
Wait, what? You agree with him?
Yes and no. Listen, we don't know how closely, if at all, he'll be working with Jake.
Ugh.
Think about it. If he does, you won't even have to try to persuade him anymore. He'll see Jake as you do.
Maybe you have a point. I mean, he's bound to show his true colors sooner or later.
Once he does, Hunter will understand why you acted the way you did.
You're right. It's a good plan. I'll talk to him later tonight and tell him I support his decision.
Sounds good. I have to go to work. Call me later. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. Thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome.
And the talk.
You're welcome.
Are you the building official?
Yeah.
Detective Chase Cassidy, how's it going? Can I take a seat?
Yeah.
So I heard you're the guy who can answer some questions I had.
Okay.
I wonder what you can tell me about a renovation project occurring in the north end of
You
town.
be more specific?
Yeah, it's that old boat factory.
You have got a warrant?
No, but I was.
I don't have to answer any of your questions. I'm not allowed to disclose private clientele information.
See, that's not the type of information I'm looking for.
And what are you looking for, detective?
See, I want your observations. I want to know if you noticed anything suspicious, anything I should be aware of.
You're talking about illegal activity.
That's correct.
From my standpoint, everything is up to code. All permits are in order, and the site manager is cooperative.
Have you had any contact with the owner of the property, Jake Carboni?
Very little. He tends to send an employee to pick up reports on the progress of the project, and I bump into him from time to time.
Do you know his name?
It's not my job to befriend my clients, so no, I don't have a name. However, I have noticed that he is a short man who dresses in dark clothing.
Does he wear a hat?
Usually.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh, that's good.
What was that?
What?
You know what? If you think of anything else, here's my card. Give me a call.
Look, detective, I hope you know that I take this job very seriously. I don't tolerate any breaches in code, and I don't look the other way. I've told you the truth. I haven't noticed anything suspicious about that property.
Okay.
Hey, Lydia. Hey, customer over there is finishing up, but I'm supposed to go on break. Do you mind grabbing the check for him? Yeah, sure. Thanks.
How's everything, sir? How is everything? You all set with the check?
Why, yes, thank you. One moment, miss.
Yes.
How much do you get paid for a job like this?
Excuse me?
Is it minimum wage, or is your pay based on tips?
I don't think that's any of your business.
That much, huh? How long have you been working here?
7 or 8 months. Why?
What makes you stay? It's obviously not the money.
I happen to be looking for a job as a teacher. I just haven't found one yet.
A teacher, eh? That can't be an easy job to find in a small town like this.
It isn't.
Have you considered moving to a larger town or city? I imagine there'd be more teaching opportunities for you there.
It's not really an option for me. My boyfriend works here in town, so I stay local.
I see. Well, it just so happens that I'm the owner of a very big company here in town.
Oh, I'm well aware.
I have a lot of influence around here, and that extends to the school district. It won't be hard for me to pull some strings.
Why would you do that for me?
Let's just say I'm a businessman who hates to see intelligence go to waste. That's her tip. This is yours. Think about it. And get in touch with me when you realize I'm right.
Hey kiddo, how was your day?
Same as always.
Weren't you wearing a different shirt this morning?
Yeah, I was. I spilled some chemicals out in science class.
Did you sleep well last night?
Not really, no.
Yeah, me either. Can I talk to you for a minute, please?
I really don't have time right now. I have to meet Cody at the diner.
It's fine, but I really think you're gonna like what I have to say.
Are you sure? I wasn't too happy about what you were saying last night.
I know. I guess I had that coming.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful, Mom, but you were saying some pretty harsh things about Mr. Carboni.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Can we go sit down for a minute?
Okay.
I thought a lot about our conversation last night. About the things I said and how I was acting toward you. That's not the kind of parent I want to be.
You're not the kind of parent, Mom. You just came out of nowhere. It really surprised me. You never acted like this before.
I'm sorry, honey. It's just with everything that I've seen and heard about him, I didn't want you working there. Thinking back, I guess that wasn't too fair of me.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
What? That I support your decision to work there?
Thanks, Mom. This makes me feel better about the whole situation.
Anytime, kiddo.
And don't worry. You'll see he's not that bad of a guy. I'll catch you later.
That's weird. That doesn't sound like Miss P. And then completely change your mind the next day? What's that about?
I don't know. I guess you had time to think it over.
I guess. Well, moving on from your somewhat functional family to my own dysfunctional one, I got into a fight with my mom the other night.
Over what?
My dad.
I knew it.
I can't even ask her one question about him without her freaking out. It's ridiculous.
What are you guys talking about?
My dad.
I know that. I'm talking specifically.
All I did was ask if he played football when he was a kid. And then we got into it, and I made a comment about her drinking, and she slapped me.
Codes. We go over this every time. I know you're curious about your dad, but you're not going to get anywhere going this way.
There's no other way to get there. Come on, I know you want to know about your dad too. How are you ever going to learn anything about him if you don't ask?
Well, that's different because my mom answers my questions. Your mom just freaks out and slaps you.
She slapped you, huh? How come?
Madison, please stay out of this.
What? Maybe I'm concerned.
No, you're not. You're just looking for something to gossip about.
Whatever. If you don't want to tell me, then don't. But I can't say I'm surprised by any of this.
What are you talking about? Madison!
Madison, come back.
What did you mean by that?
It's funny how you're the one who wants to talk to me now.
Madison, please.
I'm not surprised your mother hit you. By the way she treated your father.
You knew my father?
I know the story. She was arrested for a domestic dispute, and when the police got there, he had scratches and bruises all over him. She had nothing on her.
Hold on. Wouldn't Cody know if his mother was arrested?
Both of you were like 3 at the time, and it was around Christmas.
Wouldn't we have heard about it by now?
Boys, this is Hush Point. Everyone is hiding something. But you don't have to take my word for it. Look it up. It's public record.
Hey, Lynn. Sorry I'm late. You get my text?
Yeah, it's okay. I know things have been hectic at work.
Ain't that the truth? Just makes it all the more sweeter to come home to you.
Everything go okay today?
Yeah, I'm working on a few leads.
That's good. So, that means you're one day closer to catching the murderer, right?
I'm working on it, babe. Hey, where's dinner? Did you eat it all?
You're a detective. Detective. Where would it be if it's not in the fridge?
Dining room.
Ah, that's dessert.
I don't know. Of course.
Of course.
Well, hopefully putting Jake behind bars is much easier than finding my own dinner.
Speaking of Jake, I saw him at the diner today.
I hope he's spitting his food.
Chase, that's not nice. I wouldn't do that to anybody, not even him.
I certainly would.
You don't mean that.
The hell I don't. Did he try talking to you?
No, not really. Probably too busy scheming up a way to make his next dollar.
Yeah, and who he's going to stomp on to get it.
You really hate that man, don't you?
Damn right I do.
I don't understand how you can dislike someone so much.
I have my reasons.
I'd love to hear them.
Maybe one day you will.
Carboni.
Go ahead, Penny.
Detective Cassio is here and he says he would like to talk to you. He's calm this time.
Send them in.
Yes, sir.
To what do I owe the pleasure this time, Detective?
I just thought we could have a little chat.
And what's the subject of discussion today?
None other than Carboni Enterprises.
Oh, I love talking about that.
Yeah, I figured you would. You know, for only being back in town 1 year, it seems like you're doing pretty good for yourself.
I'd like to think so.
You guys do a little bit of everything around here, don't you? Just this morning, I heard you bought Double M Theaters.
You heard right. We're always looking to expand. Like they say, if you're not growing, you're shrinking.
What? So you're not done yet?
Not until it's all mine.
You're not scared of growing too fast?
I don't get scared, son.
Huh. And, how's Carboniaco doing? The foundation of it all.
Enough. We both know you don't care about any of this.
You're right. I don't. And from what I see, you have so much going on that things must be getting a bit chaotic around here. And you, of all people, should know mistakes are easily made in the midst of chaos.
Where you going with this, Chase?
Look, this is what's going to happen, Jake. I'm going to look into every aspect of this company until I find something, anything that'll put you away. Whether I pin you for the murder or for screwing over some poor schmuck 10 years ago. I don't care. You will be in jail by the end of the month.
Oh, sounds to me like you have a lot of work to do, sport. How about I let you attend to it?
That's your first mistake. I'll be waiting for your next. By the way, stay away from my girlfriend. She is way out of your league. Sport.
Anything I can help you with?
I'm looking for an article from 2002.
Oh, you're on the wrong side. We keep the articles from the early 2000s on this side. What month might you be looking for?
I think it's December.
December? Yep. You can look right through these, okay?
Okay.
And if you need anything else, just let me know.
Thanks for this. I gotta learn the name.
Captain, good morning.
Chase.
The DNA report came in.
Oh, great. Bring it in my office.
Sounds good. Captain, what's going on?
Just a little tired, Chase.
Fair enough.
How's it looking?
Not very good. They took the victim's DNA, but they weren't able to match it in the system. Now they found what is suspected to be the murderer's DNA. Couldn't match that either.
Where did they find it?
There were foreign skin cells underneath the victim's fingernails. At one point, she must have scratched her attacker.
That confirms she did indeed fight back.
Yes. Now, I've been talking to the ME, and he said that our killer is left-handed based upon the direction of the stab wounds right there.
Well, let's keep that in mind. In any case, the killer's DNA is key. Once we find a suspect, all we'll need is a warrant for the DNA. And the case will close itself.
We do have a suspect, sir.
Chase.
Captain, you can't tell me you have no inclination that Jake is at fault here.
No, but I did tell you to be careful. Going around claiming someone's guilty without any hard evidence is dangerous. Don't make any more enemies than you have to.
I went to see him today.
Did you barge into his office, making accusations again?
No, I was calm. I was digging, trying to see what he was up to. He's gonna slip up eventually. We just have to catch him when he does.
Well, at least you used your head this time. Have we checked into the person who called in at 911?
Yeah, I sent someone out the other day to the address we got from the cell phone carrier.
What's his story?
He lives near where the body was found. He was getting into his car to go to work when he heard a loud tire screech. He drove over to see what was going on. He could see the body from the driver's seat.
I don't understand. Why didn't he wait for us to show up?
He didn't want to get involved more than he had to. His wife confirmed his alibi.
All right. Now we know the killer got spooked, causing him to abandon the body. And the tire screech happened when he was fleeing the scene. What are we missing here?
I don't know, sir. I don't know.
Well, that's something we need to find out.
Coming from a gas station, this is actually pretty good.
I told you, it may be a little sketchy.
Oh, it's super sketchy.
Okay, it may be super sketchy, but it's worth it. You know, I've heard of this place before, but I've never found the time to stop by and check it out.
I love it. Mom and Dad used to take Brooke and I here when we were little. We'd pack at lunch, eat by the river. Brooke would always steal an extra slice of bread from home so we could feed the ducks.
Of course you would.
She's the best.
Yeah. What's it like being a twin?
It's great. It's like living with your best friend.
Then why do I always hear people say they don't like it?
I guess it's different for each person. Brooke and I don't look alike, so people don't get us confused. But that could get annoying after a while.
That makes sense. You know, I always wondered what it would be like if I had a sibling.
Has your mom ever thought about having more kids?
No, she could barely handle one. That's why I spend most of my time at Miss P's house. I guess I kind of consider Hunter as a brother.
Obviously. I mean, she's like a mom to everyone. She's my godmother. You just said she helped raise you. Brooke's always going to her for advice. And Hunter actually is her son.
She's the neighborhood mom, I guess.
Yeah.
I wonder if all that would change if Hunter and Brooke ever broke up.
I don't know. I hope not. I mean, you're so cute together. I wouldn't want to ever see that happen.
You're right. They are really good for each other.
I bet they'll be voted prince and princess at the dance tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. Speaking of the dance.
Yes?
Would you like to go with me? I mean, I know all four of us are going together anyways, but as my date? Well, it doesn't have to be a date, but I guess it is, but it can be whatever you want it to be.
I'd love to.
Huh, I guess that wasn't so bad. We should probably get going. You know how New England weather is. Wait 5 minutes and it changes on us.
Yeah.
Hi there, sugar. Can I help you?
Good for your boss. Is he in?
I believe he's in the restroom. May I have your name, sir?
Sure. Captain Reynolds.
Okay, take a seat. I'm sure he'll be right up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure thing, honey. Oh, Mr. Carboni.
Yes.
Captain Reynolds is here to see you, sir.
Thank you, Penny. Come on in, Captain. So, what can I do for Hush Point's finest?
I think you already know.
Oh, I do. I was looking forward to your visit.
What do you want from me, Jake? I know this isn't a social call.
And right you are, Captain. I was looking for a favor of sorts. Yeah, I guess that's what you can call it.
What kind of favor?
I need you to keep your little protege in check.
I thought I was doing a pretty good job with that.
Well, if you call him bursting into my office and accusing me of murder a pretty good job, then you are sadly mistaken, my friend.
I already talked to him about that. What can I say? He's still learning. We both know where his intentions lie.
Yes, we do now, don't we? Well then, Captain, let me make myself perfectly clear. If you fail to keep Cassio out of my business, I will have no choice but to expose this intriguing piece of information that I have about you from the past.
What information could you possibly have on me, Jake?
Oh, just the fact that you kept your daughter Madison off the police report the night of the Larson house fire, even though you knew she was present. I overheard you telling my dad about it over scotch just after it happened. I actually found it quite interesting. The trembling in your voice, the panic you portrayed. You admitted Madison was almost arrested in connection to the fire, and how you pleaded with the other officers to let her go and omit her name from the police report because she was all you had.
If you had a daughter, you would understand why I did what I did. I was trying to protect her.
That's sweet and all, and I get it. But do you really think the public is going to allow this obstruction of justice? Or better yet, internal affairs? If I were you, Captain, I would do what I ask. If not, I promise you, I will not hesitate to have those officers testify against you. I have the police report. I have their names. I have the power. I will have your badge.
Thanks again for inviting me to tag along, you two.
Yeah. Sure thing. I mean, I think we could use all the help we can get.
Definitely. We love your taste in clothes.
Well, if it's one thing I know how to do, it's shop.
I like this coat.
Yeah. Try the later one.
Like blue?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Do you remember when you would take us to the Lazy Creek Mall on the weekends?
Of course I do. I used to love our shopping sprees. It's been way too long.
I agree.
You guys scare me when you do that.
You can't help it. Remember that one time that lady walked out of the dressing room with her shirt on backwards?
Oh yeah, and she didn't even notice till she left the store.
Yeah.
We couldn't stop laughing. How about the time that guy was checking out the girl walking by him and he ran right into the display?
Yeah, and everything fell on the ground.
Yeah, that was so funny. Never a dull moment.
True.
Hey, what do you guys think about this? I could cover up my stupid birthmark.
I like it.
Oh, we don't say that.
Why? It's ugly. Have I really had this my whole life?
Yeah, you did. It's a birthmark. I think it's nice. Something that connects you to your childhood. It's part of who you are.
An ugly part. I'm gonna go find out what she says.
I think you should talk to Chloe. She's freaking out about going with Cody to the dance tomorrow.
Why?
No, I keep telling her she'll be fine, but she's just obsessing over it. I think it would really help if she heard it from someone else. Okay. So you can tell her? Yeah. Hey, I thought this would go really good with that dress we got there.
Yes.
From that place.
Oh, yeah, I love the colors.
So I hear you're a little nervous about your date tomorrow night with Cody.
Oh, it's not a date. I mean, I guess it is. I don't know.
Well, if it's making you that nervous, don't think of it as a date. Think of it as 4 friends who are going out to have some fun. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess that could work.
That's what I was saying.
You girls know I'm always here to talk to whenever you need it, right? Especially if it's over shopping. I miss hanging out with you guys so much.
Me too.
Thanks, Summer.
Hey, Mom.
Yes, Cody?
I've been thinking about what you said about waiting until I'm older to learn about Dad, but I'm 17. I can drive. I think I'm old enough to handle it.
Okay. Your father and I started dating in February of '97. He was a very charming man. That's why I fell in love with him. But he was also a very selfish man. Unfortunately, I realized that after I had married him.
How is he selfish?
He always put himself before the family. And that made things tough on me as I was trying to raise you.
Why did he leave?
I caught him in bed with another woman. We were 3 at the time. He became so angry and violent. He shoved me up against the wall and started screaming at me. The neighbors must have heard the commotion because the cops came and arrested him.
And then what?
I decided not to press charges. I did not want the father of my child sitting behind bars. But when they released him, he left town and didn't say a word.
You're lying, Mom.
Excuse me?
You're lying. I found this today. Dad didn't get arrested, you did. And he didn't get aggressive, you did. Why is it so hard for you to tell me the truth?
I'm just trying to protect you.
This is protecting me? Letting me live my life believing lies until I have to go and find some dumb newspaper article to catch a glimpse at the truth? That's not fair to me. You can't lie to me anymore. Tell me what really happened. Please.
Okay, fine. Summer and I took you and Hunter to an indoor playground somewhere downtown, but it was closed because of the holidays. So we came back here for lunch, and that's when we walked in on your father. Summer immediately took you and Hunter back to her house. I was so angry. I couldn't think. I threw the woman out of the house. Then I started yelling, scratching, hitting your father. The police came and they arrested me. Your father didn't want to press charges. By the time they released me, he had packed a bag and left with his mistress. And that's the truth.
So he just left? Just like that?
I don't even think he wanted to press charges because he didn't want to have to take care of you by himself or an all.
Have you heard from him since then? Has he ever asked about me?
No, I haven't heard anything. didn't show up to court a year later when I filed for divorce. The judge immediately granted me custody and approved my case. I have no idea where he is now. He has all that money and still doesn't pay child support.
How are we still living in this house then? Why haven't we had to move?
The house is really all I got from him. That. And you.
You know what, Cody? This is why I didn't want to tell you. I knew how you would take it.
Just because it hurts doesn't mean I can't handle it. I've had enough experience to know how to deal with pain. Thanks for being honest with me.
Thanks again for coming in on such short notice, Penny. I know you have better things to do on a Saturday. I just didn't want to get too backed up on our work. We do have a lot of it.
Oh, I don't mind at all, Jake. I know how important this business is to you, and I want to see it succeed. Well, I might as well give you a head start on Monday. Here's your itinerary. So at 10 a.m. you have a meeting with the board of directors, and then at 1 o'clock you're going to be meeting with the legal team. And then at 3 p.m. Hunter will be here for his first day.
Remind me again, why we meet with legal?
They want to finalize some things on that employee of yours from Lazy Creek that passed away.
Oh, yes, of course.
And here's your mail from yesterday.
Thank you, Penny.
Sure thing.
Hey, you look different today.
What? Everyone keeps on saying that. Anyway, thanks for coming with me, Summer. Do you think after all this time I'd be able to pick out a ring for her myself?
Don't worry, Chase, I got you covered. Besides, you know how Lydia is. She's not picky.
I know she's not, but I want to get her something she really likes, you know? Something nice. She deserves it.
How can I help, guys?
Yeah, we're looking for some engagement rings.
Sure, right down here, please. Cool.
Sorry I was late. The boys are over playing video games.
They always are.
Yep.
If there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know.
All right, thank you.
Has she talked to you at all about what she might want?
Maybe she has, but I don't remember. It's just one big mystery.
Well, we won't leave here until we close this case.
Don't start.
Well, fortunately for you, I've already had this conversation with Lydia.
What did she say?
She said she didn't want anything flashy or extravagant.
Okay.
And you know how she is. She has simple style.
I know she does. Can I ask you something?
Of course. What is it?
Did I wait too long?
Chase.
I'm serious. Did I? I've always known I've loved her. Why didn't I do this sooner?
Maybe you were afraid.
Maybe I was. I still kind of am. I feel like she deserved better. She's always been this sweet, great girl, but, you know, who I was
Is who you were. That's in the past. You're a completely different person now, Chase, and Lydia loves you for it.
That doesn't mean I deserve her.
Stop doubting yourself. Do you think she would have stuck by you all these years if she didn't care about you? Sometimes you just have to trust someone when they say I love you. So, tell me, how do you plan to propose?
Okay, so I'm going to take her to a fancy restaurant, order 2 glasses of wine, tell her to get whatever she wants. Just as we're toasting to a fun night, the waiter's going to come out with a platter. I'm going to get down on one knee, he's going to lift the cover. That's where the ring is going to be.
Oh, wow. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. She's gonna absolutely love that. I'm so happy for you. Oh.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Whoa.
That's the one.
You see my eyeliner? Probably in the drawer. No, it's not in here. I don't see it.
Okay, it's probably in your room.
It's not on my dresser. Where is it?
Okay, you need to relax.
I am relaxed, or I would be if I could find my eyeliner.
Chloe, it's in your hand.
Cover me. Back in the database.
Whoa, watch back, behind you.
No! Mom's having my back.
I didn't see him.
We were so close. What's going on? You suck today.
I know. Can't focus.
You thinking about Chloe again?
How can I not think about Chloe? So much could go wrong in just under an hour from now. I'm freaking out.
Dude, chill. I'm sure she's just as nervous as you are.
I doubt it.
I'm freaking out.
You're fine. Calm down. Why are you stressing?
Because this is my first date. What if it goes horribly wrong?
Didn't Summer tell you not to think about it as a date?
I tried that, but it's not working. We both know it's obviously a date. What if I show up and I can't think of anything to say? What if he doesn't like my dress?
Do I compliment her on her dress? Do I tell her she looks good? What am I even supposed to say?
Cody!
This is gonna be so awkward. I don't know what to do. Do I try to hold her hand?
What if he tries to hold my hand?
Chloe.
I mean, I want him to hold my hand, but what if I don't realize what he's doing and then I accidentally move and then I mess things up and then...
Shh. It's okay.
And what if I step on her dress?
Cody!
And it vips and then she turns me...
Cody!
Ow!
Stop for a second, just listen.
You're making this a much bigger deal than it has to be. You know Cody. You guys are best friends. It's not like you're going on a blind date with some guy you never met before.
But that's the problem because I do know him.
I have so much more to lose if this goes wrong.
You're overthinking this. One night isn't going to ruin your whole relationship with her. And who knows?
Maybe tonight will be one of the best nights of your life.
I don't know.
It's only the junior dance.
It's not going to determine the rest of your life. It's just meant to be one fun, happy...
Dance-filled night, so just relax and act as you normally do around him. He likes you for you.
So just be yourself.
You're right.
Aren't I always right?
Just about. Boy, now I know how Cody felt when he was trying to ask me.
Come on, let's go. We still have an hour. That's plenty of time to get ready. Trust me, when Cody sees you tonight, his jaw is going to drop.
I'm exhausted.
Wake up. We're beating this level before we leave. Hey, Mom.
Hey, guys. Are you supposed to be getting ready for something?
It's only 6 o'clock.
Yeah, the dance is in an hour. Takes time to get all dressed up.
Well, we're guys. It only takes us 5 minutes. You gonna have my back this time?
I'm trying to have you back this time. You gonna hack the database this time?
Damn right, man.
Man, you got to clean up nice.
I feel like a completely different person.
In the cafeteria.
You look like a completely different person.
Cafeteria.
What the heck are they?
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know.
I've broken 8 bones.
8?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But I've known my muscles brand.
Do you want a drink? Sure, let's go. Okay.
You guys stay here. We'll go get them for you.
Oh, you're the best.
Yeah. Come on, Coach. I'll catch up. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys later.
Yeah, bye.
You're so cute.
Look, this is not going good. I've barely spoken one word to him.
Okay. Stop trying so hard.
I'm not. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do. He hasn't talked to me either. Do you think he regrets asking me?
Chloe, there is no one else he would rather go to the dance with except for you. But he's just as nervous as you are, so he has no clue what to do. Maybe you should make the first move.
Whoa, what? I have to make a move?
Nothing crazy, just when he gets back, stand close to him and maybe just bump his hand a little by accident.
No, that's weird.
No, it's not. Girls do that all the time.
I don't know.
Alright, look. They're probably going to announce the prince and princess soon. Then they'll have the first slow dance. That's a perfect opportunity. I mean, he has to dance with you. You're his date. Maybe that'll break the ice.
Okay.
Dude, I am dying out there.
I'd say. You haven't even looked at her all night.
I've looked at her.
Yeah, when she first walked in and her jaw dropped.
What? She looked good. Oh, you're right. This is a disaster.
No. No, it's not. You need to calm down and just talk to her or dance with her.
do something, you putz.
But you see, I don't know what to do.
Look, eventually you're going to have to slow dance with her. No way of getting around that. So just man up, dance with her, and then give her a hug or a kiss on the cheek when the song ends.
You're crazy.
Stop overthinking and do it. Now go be a gentleman and bring her some water.
All right.
Okay, boys and girls, okay, let's settle down. It's time to announce this year's junior dance Prince and Princess. Ladies first. The princess is Brooke Wilson. Come on over, Brooke. And now let's find out who her prince will be. Hunter Patterson. And now it's time for our first slow dance of the night. Hit it,
Princess.
Do you want to dance?
Sure.
You look beautiful.
Good for you, handsome yourself. Oh my god!
Attaboy.
I cannot believe it.
Go.
Hello, Madison.